What's up, everybody? Message from the streets. I'm going to talk to you about being a spiritual prisoner. A spiritual prisoner, it pertains to all of us here on the planet, actually, that haven't reached a high level of operation. So we come in this world, we have some information from DNA, so forth and so on, but because we babies, we are not able to relate it with words. So as we start to grow, we get cultivated in our culture, society, different types of things, books, movies, television, and then we develop a false sense of who that we think that we are, and we think that a lot of times that, certain things are not for us. Well, I come to bear witness that some of these things that we think that's not for us, they actually are for us, because to be free from this prison, there is a rule of engagement, not the rules that I have set, but this is universal rules. This is spiritual rules that have been set to our pilgrimage to this planet, to this realm that we call Earth, and the physical realm, where the vibration has slowed down and the atoms have become solid. So that's why we got this, we can touchy, feel it, but they are higher ethers and frequencies, whereas though that they're here, but we can't see them, we can't touch them, but that doesn't mean that they exist. Now, a way to be released from the spiritual prison is to come to know self and come to identify with the rules of becoming free. So some people may say, man, if you join this organization, that organization, or you do this and this and this and this and that, you will find freedom from self. Because that's what the freedom is from. The freedom is actually from selfish self, to be a little bit more exact. The self that think that, that it knows everything, that everything is, evolving around this self, and it's dealing with the flesh. The fleshly man is that intimate with the inner man, the spirit man, the energy man, the authentic man. Some identify this man inside of us as the Christ man, the Christos, or the God within us, the highest possible frequency of operation ordained to us by our Creator. Now, that may be a little difficult to digest, yet if you start to seek out information, you will come to the conclusion. Just as we can go to our highest heights, we can go to our lowest lows. And we go to our lowest lows, instead of being, that authentic self, we become a self that's dealing with artificial intelligence. We have created this self. This is an image. It is actually an idol. And this idol of ourself will keep us in spiritual bondage. So as in the biblical text, Pharaoh, let my people go. Pharaoh symbolizes the ego. The ego, the perception of self. The arrogance and the pride in self. So to be free of the Pharaoh, you must be free of the ego. And this is a process. You have to gather information, and after gathering the information, that's only one step. It's the operation and the utilization of the information that could get us on to the next level, whereas though that we can experience freedom right here on this planet. And all around us every day, we're going to see different prisoners. Some people are prisoners to different types of behavior, different types of, because they're dealing with different vices, things of that nature. Captivity comes on a lot of levels in the physical plane. But that freedom that we experience, it comes on a degrees of freedom. Some people may be free from this and this and that, but they're not free from that. So to become the highest self is to become free from all the illusions of this world. So I just bring this little bit of information to you as a point of view, something to consider in this day and time. Hope everybody's doing well, moving towards self-improvement. And remember, self-improvement is a way of life.